Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called Weekly Horoscope from November the 7th Sunday to November the 13th Saturday, 2021. And this is for you coming from Aquarius. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. I'll show you how to reach that powerful energy you have, which I call the soul. And I'll show you many other forms of energy. We'll talk about it later. You coming from Aquarius. Sunday, the 7th of November, is going to be a difficult morning and afternoon. It's going to be as difficult as you can make it. It's all up to you. Avoid company of people you don't trust because what you say can be used against you very easily. When you're seen with such people, your reputation also goes bad. So choose your company very carefully for the Sunday, 7th November, morning and afternoon. And be careful of accidents everywhere, physical accidents, verbal accidents, and even emotional accidents. Choose your words very carefully and avoid people who want to argue with you. Just move away from them. Evening and nightfall becomes much, much better. Now you're able to find solutions. Now you're able to talk and communicate very, very well. Yes, the morning, afternoon, nasty planets will follow you. Some of them will. So be careful evening and nightfall. Choose company carefully again. There may be enemies within the circle that you are in. And accidents. Drive very carefully or be with people who don't create verbal accidents or emotional accidents for you. But evening nightfall will produce many good results. So be out and about. Wear your lucky colors, and you'll be definitely on the way to success. Because money planets are also seen in the evening nightfall of Sunday, the 7th of November. Monday, the 8th of November. This is a very, very lucky day for you. 24 hours waiting to give you everything that you want. Morning and afternoon, very long term, slow and steady planets are there. Hour by hour, they bring you good news in every area that you want. It could be in every possible area because the whole gang of planets are so helpful for you in the morning and afternoon. They create teamwork for you. Even better still, they create a bonding between you and whoever is important, whether at your place of work, whether in business, whether having lunch with somebody you like to, whether being at home. You are going to have a wonderful morning and afternoon. So write down all the skills you have. Make a promise to yourself that you want to further educate yourself because the planets of wisdom are also here. The planets of knowledge are also there. And so you'll have a wonderful morning and afternoon, whether at workplace, business place, anywhere. And long term bonding and long term friendship can be easily forged. Evening and nightfall becomes materialistically very lucky for you. So you want to be with people in the evening nightfall, where areas of job, finances, or anything to do with finances, whether in business as well, that you can somehow capitalize on. So dress your best. Plan to be with people who you can talk about money about. And you will do that wonderfully well in the evening and nightfall session. Your levels of communication and marketing skills are going to be excellent. Tuesday, the 9th of November. These are not very bad planets, but they make you agitated. They make you angry. They make you somehow lash out with either verbally or your actions. So tell yourself morning and afternoon, Tuesday, the 9th of November, whether at work, whether in business, whether at home, whether anywhere, you have to take the soft approach, which simply means use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, and a body language that is soft. If you let these planets remain as hard as they are, as volatile with the speech that you make, you're going to upset many people. Evening and nightfall becomes nasty. Now, from a difficult morning, afternoon, it becomes a nasty evening, nightfall. I rather you not be out. But if you have to, plans already made. Tell yourself, drive very carefully, or whichever transport you take, be very careful moving from one place to another. And be careful, don't go into the sea in the evening nightfall or rivers or lakes either. There's danger there for you. and avoid people who you know are going to create trouble. And even unknowingly, if you're in the group of people, quickly identify the people who are making some sort of trouble. Move away from that. Join another group or just go home would be better for you. Because I really don't like this evening nightfall. Too much problems everywhere, just pop up here, there, and everywhere. And even if you're at home, don't create problems which upset people. Wednesday, the 10th of November. This is a really difficult morning and afternoon. Bad news wants to visit you, whether at the workplace, whether in the business areas, where finances is concerned, where the romance or the marriage might have just roadblocks of all kinds. So bad news waits for you on this Wednesday, the 10th of November. So what can you do in the morning, afternoon? Say less and do less and expect nothing. Work your hardest, stick to your routine, and make sure that the finger of blame may not be pointed at you. Don't delegate your duties. Somebody else will just get it wrong and you'll be blamed. So the word blame is everywhere. So be careful what you say and do for a start. And accidents may happen, especially verbal accidents get out of hand, and even physical accidents. So many things can go wrong, not only damaging your reputation, but damaging you as well. And breakups of all kinds can happen before you know it. Evening and nightfall becomes much, much better. Now you can find solutions as to how to get everything right again. Now you'll find solutions at what went wrong so fast. Now your temper will be very much under control. Now your tolerance and teamwork will be better. So go right ahead and find solutions and get everything back to the normal way and improve it. You'll find long term bonding with people in the evening nightfall period. So be out and about with people you can gain from in any area. Thursday, the 11th of November. Too many emotional planets are there, making you very moody, very changeable. And these planets, they lead you to some kind of problems of choice of partners. So if you meet somebody or talk to somebody or contact somebody for a romance or closeness with somebody, think twice. Tell yourself that behind the scenes, things may happen that you don't know. So don't commit emotionally to anything too quickly in the morning and afternoon. And at your place of work, you need to focus on what your responsibilities are because these emotional planets are going to occupy you and distract you from what's important. And blame can come that way. Evening and nightfall, very aggressive planets are seen this time. And you just have had enough. You want to go get what you want. These planets are not totally bad, but they make you ruffle feathers. They make you step on people's toes. They make you demand things. That's not good. So take the soft approach in the evening nightfall period. And that's the way to get things done handsomely and cleverly. And so that you don't somehow show aggression. Repeat to yourself these words throughout the whole day that you have to take the soft approach with whatever you approach people for. Don't come out too strong, especially evening and nightfall period. Friday, the 12th of November. Now, you coming from Aquarius, you'll come out very forcefully. You'll be demanding things and you'll want to take the lead and take charge. I suggest you don't do that because the more you accept responsibility, the bigger the area you're going to get everything very, very wrong. So keep low profile, whether at work, whether in business. Don't want to let that feeling of expansion, that feeling of growth, you don't want these two words because the more you expand or grow, whether in business or whether job responsibility, the more trouble, the more weight on your shoulders. So lie low, mind your own business, get your stuff done, whether at work or business, that should be good enough. Having lunch with somebody, don't be demanding or you will start a confrontation. Evening and nightfall now gets really, really bad. So from a difficult morning and afternoon, it turns to a much worse evening and nightfall. If you don't have to be out, even better, because many unexpected disappointments wait for you evening, nightfall. And if you have to be out, plans already made, don't be expectant of anything. That way you will not be disappointed. That's why everything you want, You just tell yourself, don't even ask for it, because the finger of blame somehow makes you say the wrong thing and do the wrong thing and probably get problems rather than get some good news. If you don't have to be out, that's the best way. Stay home in the area of where you have most control and you will be luckier. Saturday, the 13th of November, this is a very lucky morning and afternoon for you. The planets of unexpected goodness are there. So they bring everything to you in a most unexpected way. You have to excite planets. So reach out to people for whatever you want. If it's that talk about romance, it's a talk about business partnership, it's a talk about your duties at work, whatever. Reach out to people and you'll get unexpectedly a lot of support and a lot of formula how to make yourself luckier and luckier, because these are a group of wonderful good planets for you. Their duty when you connect to them is to make you plain lucky, and that's what you're going to be in the morning and afternoon, just plain lucky. Saturday, 13th November, morning, afternoon, very lucky. Evening and nightfall emotional planets are there. I don't mind them in the evening nightfall planet. In fact, there are some planets there which want you to connect to people who are important for you, not only for the emotional side, but on the practical side of life, helping you job wise or business wise or money wise. So, by all means, go out in the evening nightfall, because some of your good planets of morning, afternoon will follow you there and bring this unexpected joy, unexpected opportunities also happen in the evening nightfall. Only be careful. Try not to depend too much on your emotional thinking. Try to use facts and figures as well. Try to use some logic as well. But you're going to have a good enough evening nightfall period. Don't be too sensitive if you don't get what you want too quickly. You'll get it sometime or another. And so that's the week for you. Now, this 90-minute session I have for you. In this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms especially. Palms are a very important tool, and palms are what nobody else will have like yours. And I will show you in this 90 minutes of how to tackle your soul and how to connect to the soul and how to become especially special with the activity of the soul behind you and supporting you. And I'll show you how your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, on and on with the energies. As the energies accumulate, you become luckier and luckier. And how, if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers using all your energies and the energy of the soul combined as well to get you a good chance to win some lotteries. And as I said, your 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, I will show you the platform that's waiting for you. And you all that will cost you only USD $50. That's all. So here's my email again. Send me this email. Let's get down to business. And let's have this 90-minute session. And you'll be able to be controlling the next 9 years to your abilities and to your good possibilities. Until we meet one day, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.